Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Happy 2022. This is actually the first video that I am filming in the new year. So hooray! I hope you guys had a great, awesome, incredible, safe new year. I was snowed in with James. We actually had a week here where we really did not leave home at all. If you saw over on IG, literally my car slid back down a hill. There was just like inches of ice. Our city actually said this was the worst hill in our area. So many cars were just like sliding everywhere. It was a whole thing. And we decided, you know what? We're just gonna park it at home and not go anywhere. Long story short, I have not glammed or put on anything fancy in a hot minute. And I decided today, I was like, you know what? I don't have any big plans, and we're just anti-hauling it and talking a little trash talk about newer launches. I will share with you guys that this little it's kind of like a half crop, kind of a little cinchy number. I got it at Target. Target has some really cute stuff right now, and then the other stuff is like, are we even in the right lifetime? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that, but this is from Target. And then Knox Rose is another brand that I'm liking at Target. The cozy cardigan that I've been wearing, also doing IG stories a lot. Okay, so we're starting kind of rambly and talking about some good things. Let's dive into everything that had me just like, can we get some good launches? This is gonna be a very complainy video. If you don't like this kind of a thing, this is one that you will likely want to skip out on and then jump back in when things are more positive, because we're going in. I'm gonna speak my thoughts on all of the newer launches. There aren't too many of them. That is complaint number one. Where is the makeup? It went missing. I have a craving for it and I cannot find anything that's making me just go, oh my gosh, yes, please, right now, bring it to me. Do we even like makeup anymore? Is this like a thing? Are we like still in it? Because honestly, I have always been the kind of person that's like, I love it. I love getting into it, but I can also do without it just fine. Like I don't have to shellac my face every day with contour, highlight, and lashes to feel human. You know, do I feel fun and like a different level of glam? Of course. Like you feel different with makeup on, but it's not like I have to always 24/7 be in it, but I like the availability. And I feel like a little bit of the availability has like gone away from us. Do you know what I mean? So as always, if you find cool new brands, if you find things that catch your eye, DM me on IG, leave a comment here. Let's all work through this together. I'm gonna actually just put in a little bit of a screen record of me shopping on Sephora. How cute is that, by the way? Someone sent this to me way back when. It is a cross stitch of me and James on our wedding day. And I found it in a box. Like we're not fully settled here, but I just was like, oh my gosh. And it hit my heart and I put it back out. So here we are on Sephora.com. Now you will see there is like a little highlight there for like, oh, I'm interested in this. So you will see my notes. We're going like behind the scenes into my online journal, so to speak. So if we go in on the first shot of product, you see Sol de Janeiro. You guys know I love that fragrance, and I'm like, a hair oil, like just an oil in general, like sign me right up for that. I'm in that. It is $34. I'm gonna go ahead and say it would be the scent that would make me want it. Not necessarily that I'm like, oh wow, they probably have the greatest hair products ever. But I do know that, you know, long-standing Sol de Janeiro makes good products just in general, very nourishing. So that one did catch my eye. The rest of the page, let's just like anti-haul the whole page. Like nothing got me. If I scooch right over, same deal. I'm just like, when you go to new at Sephora or really new at Ulta or new at Nordstrom, you know, it used to be this whole file of just like so much new. And now it's like you go on and it's like, we have so much skincare, we have hair care and some fragrance. And I'm like, where's the makeup? Okay, so now we go one page over. We have the X's on the items that I'm like, absolutely no. Absolutely no. Sugar, citrus, rush. I'm a mess today and my hair is not doing much better. I'm looking at myself in the monitor and I'm complaining about wanting more makeup where maybe I should be more in like the hair care type of a moment, nail care or something. I have not gotten in my new year, new you kind of a vibe just yet. I'm working out. That's new. It's been like 2 weeks of that. But the hair The nails, the skin have kind of just been like on the back burner. I just need like a good beauty reset day. I see that on IG a lot where people are like reset and they're like plucking their eyebrows and doing like a conditioning mask. And I'm like, oh, I need that. This is the year. This is the year that I can really be more disciplined. I actually am super disciplined. I would dare to say every area of my life except for my beauty routine, which is like the reverse of how I have lived for a very long time. So I'm like trying to meet the two up. This is the year of balance. Setting fear down and not partnering with that is a huge way to just get everything in order. Anyway, where was I? I'm gonna call out Fresh and just say that they need to stop repackaging with a new flavor their balms. I just want like new. You know? So that's why that got the X. All of this jumbo, it's like the same thing. It's like, well, we don't really want to like do a new launch right now. The state of the world, I get it. But also it's like everything, like the Hall of Fame products are like just jumbo sized. It's like, here's a wild idea. Let's make everything bigger and then it will be new. And it's like, no, it's the same product. It's just in a bigger size. So there's that. I X'd out the jumbo translucent setting powder. I just wasn't that exciting. You know what I'm saying? The Sephora collection clean vegan hydrating. I still read the word satin as Satan. The hydrating Satan lipstick. We don't need it. Why did I circle Marc? Do I want that? Do I want Marc Jacobs fragrance? Why did I circle that? That's actually super weird to me. Late night shopping on my iPad. This is what happens. All right, Milk Makeup Jumbo Hydro Grip Primer. Am I in the Twilight Zone? What is going on? Why is everything jumbo sized and considered new? Givenchy Lunar New Year Prism Loose Powder. No, it's the same powder in a different package with a different lid. I would just like some new. Do you know what's new that is, in my opinion, hideous? The Houndstooth collection from Dior. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get like so much hate for that. I am sure of it. Let's insert like a little collection photo up here. The eyeshadow is just like dusty gray, uninspired. And the packaging is like, well, I mean, I guess it's between this and tartan. Everything's been done. We've had glitter packaging. We've had floral packaging. Now let's bring in Houndstooth again and do a full collection. And it's kind of just the same old thing repackaged. Like it doesn't make me go, yes. And I used to feel that way. Like when I would see a new collection, I'd be like, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. You know, like I have to say when Pat McGrath first came out, her packaging really just like, oh, it hit a nerve. It was a good nerve. And like the little lips on the lipstick, I was like, that is beautiful. I'd like to have a bunch of them. I would like to display them. And now it just kind of feels like there's nothing super fresh. Oh, I did want this. I want this. This is what I want. The It Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Eyeshadow Stick. I am still in this phase. Like this is my get ready little guy right here. And as we can see, I'm really into these cream sticks. I will show you also. Yeah, I'm really into these, you guys. Like I love a good cream stick, but I am on a mission now that I use these in my everyday, very quick get ready type of makeup, which I will link below a beauty secrets video where I show you in action what I do. It's like the 30-second smoky eye, the easiest thing ever, wears all day. Typically these kind of products are very, very crease proof and long wearing. Easy to use. Anyone can just use their finger to, you know, smudge it out. You don't even need a brush. It's just like the greatest thing ever. So I love a good cream stick. Now that I'm back in that, I, of course, am inspired to try like every single brand out there and like determine who has the best, whose truly is the best color selection, the most long wearing. So let me know your recommendations. This one looked really good. For 24 bucks, the It Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Eyeshadow Stick. All right, moving along. We have the next page. I do actually want to try from Rare Beauty the Soft Radiance Setting Powder. I'm into that. She has a little more dry skin right now. I really love a good radiance set What I'm currently using still is this guy right here from Hourglass. It really is like the never-ending product though. It is so hard to go through one of these in my opinion because you just need a little bit. I actually put it everywhere at the end of doing my makeup, but I'm always down to try a new, especially from like a newer brand, Radiance setting powder. I also really want to try the brush. I want to try the brush. I don't want to try the stick. For some reason, I looked at that and I'm like, ugh, like shiny bronzer cream stick just sounds like a mess for me. Now, if you are younger and you don't have texture on your skin and you're not wearing a ton of foundation and you're just gonna like be that kind of beach type bronzy thing where you just put on like a little bit of this or that, then I think that could be a fun product. But for me, I look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I've got pores, I've got fine lines. This is just not, it's just a no-fly zone. We're not gonna do that. The rest of this stuff on this page was like, meh. Moving one over, I will show you that NARS is doing the same old thing they've been doing for a long time. Let's call it what it is. I'm not in it. Tarte, the Sea Breezy Cream Blush and Bronzer Palette. I just want to go ahead and say this compact reminds me so much of the IT Cosmetics, the larger face disc, which I really loved so much. I'm not into Tarte's cream products. There's something about the texture for me that's just not a smash hit. And then this, the High Glow Hyaluronic Acid Self Tan Body Serum. That just for some reason intimidates me. I am still on the hunt for like a really good self tanner that does not dry me out. I have a hard time with self tan. I just do. I always have. It turns a weird smell on me. I have a hard time with it not streaking, and something that's a hyaluronic acid that's going to pull moisture from the air, but you're not going to be spraying the skin with any moisturizer because you want the tan to turn into a tan. I don't know. There's something about that being like the call out ingredient in a self tanner that just made me go, how does this make any sense at all? Okay, the one thing on this page that I do want to try out is the Sephora collection Outrageous Hydrating and Plumping Intense Lip Gloss. I like the packaging. I have liked their lip gloss formulas before in that little similar packaged guy. There used to be kind of like a pink package. This I'm assuming is the same one, but just more plumping. And I don't know, it like caught my eye out of all of this. And guess what, friends? That's it. Like that is the new. It does not get any better than that. And I just have to say, going into a new year, yes, holiday, people could say like, oh, well, you know, all the holiday makeup like was the focus and the beginning of the year is like, but that's just not always been the case. Usually the drugstore, like I would get ready, like primed and ready for new collections in December. And I would be like, okay, first week of January, we're going to be doing like new from L'Oreal, new from Maybelline, new from Rimmel, new from Wet n Wild. And then we're going to get to the higher end and do new over there, new at Sephora. And I was just kind of shocked going through everything that's available of just how much the world has changed. So bear with me with these videos. I'm more in the season of wanting to do tutorial-esque tips and tricks and get ready videos where we're just kind of exploring products together. I need to do a makeup tour pretty soon. I want to do one before we move. We are hopefully going to be moving. I know I keep mentioning that, but like I do need more space. So we've been looking to move, and that's just been something going on in my private life. I have a few other collections that I do want to mention in this anti-haul that just kind of made me go, no. One is the Lancome Emily in Paris collaboration. When you think of the pricing of a higher end line like Lancome, which I get, they're a French line, it makes sense. There's something about it that is a little kiddish for the kind of line that Lancome is. So that was a pass for me. I'm not going to be buying it. Let's see here. I just really don't get into the year of the whatever and then doing a makeup collection around it. I don't know. I've never been into that. So any of those themed out collections, I'm just kind of like, let's keep it moving. Makeup Revolution has a 5D power lash mascara. I get it. It's like, it's not 3D, it's 4D, it's 5D. There's this like new agey undertone that I think in a mascara is so weird. It just feels like we've all run out of ideas. I said what I said. So basically I am patiently or impatiently awaiting for newer launches to kick into high gear to do a full face of this or that. I have a particular series that I have been working on, which will be coming soon, and I think you guys will really enjoy it because I realized that out of most brands, I have tried over 80% of their products. And as I was going through old files, I was like, oh my gosh, like I could give not just like my favorites right now of physical items that I still have, but just like an overall harsh, really to the point hit list from different brands. So we're just gonna like kind of go back in time a little bit with some of the Hall of Fame iconic makeup items. I'm just really unimpressed with what is happening. I don't receive a ton of PR anymore and I'm good with that, but I'm also not really inspired to purchase a lot of the new products. I never was one to do anti-hauls, but honestly, there's just not a lot going on. If there is a collection that like wows me, you better believe I'm gonna get my hands on it right away. There are a couple of items that I really do want to put to the test. Tarte has a new foundation, NARS has a new foundation. So there are some items that I want to do like wear tests and get back into that. But yeah, yikes, like 2022, there's no new makeup. Sorry to be like a little bit of a downer doing my first video of the new year, filming wise, not posting, talking a little smack about the industry, but it's just where we're at. So my channel, if you guys have noticed, the approach has been way more laid back. I personally like it because I sit down and I just feel more conversational with you guys and just like talking about life and beauty products and application. So if you guys are into it and you're loving these videos that are just like me, you hanging out, it kind of feels a little more back to the beginning. Thumbs this one up and thanks for continuing to support my channel and what I do. I love you so much. I'm curious to see where the industry turns in the coming months ahead. There is a part of me that feels like we're gonna see something shift and some revitalization of things, but right now it is slim pickings, and then you see a launch and you're like, what is that? Like, are you kidding me? That's not even cute, you know? So I kind of wanted to hop on and have fun and just kind of talk it out with you all. There we have it. That's all I got for you guys today. I love you so much. I hope you're having a good one, whatever you are doing, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.